Hello, how's everyone today? My name's Quinlan. I'm talking about the Drumshow, and I'm talking about Paradiddles today. Good old Paradiddles. Shall I go through them all? I suppose I'd better. Okay. Sometimes Paradiddles are very much maligned, but in many cases they are a godsend into all our drumming and everything like that. Now, what I want to do today is pull apart Paradiddles so that maybe some of those of you out there that are a bit jaded just by even the name, or not Paradiddles again, may be able to reappraise them for certain things that you can do on the drum set with them. Essentially, a paradiddle is one of the oldest of drum set rudiments, and what you have is a combination of the single stroke roll and the double stroke roll. What it is you take the right left from the single stroke, right left, and put it with a double stroke right right. Then you do the opposite, left right left left. So the para is right left, the diddle is right right, and on it goes. Paradiddle, paradiddle. One of the big things about drum set rudiments is that they're mnemonic, and what mnemonic basically means in the teaching lingo is that if you can say it, you can play it. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. I might go to the mallet side of these multi-sticks for this. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. And you do many things with them. You can have a double paradiddle. Paradiddle. So it's right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. And then you do that. Triple paradiddle. 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 There you go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So on it goes. So that's essentially what paradiddles are. One of the most important things to understand about paradiddles is their history, because they were brought up over 1,000 years ago. Now they're 1,000 years old now that we're in the 21st century, and they're used as marching rudiments. And the whole idea was the right to left motion, right? Right, left. So on it goes like that, you see. So when you know, goes like that. So I was just mixing up my 3 paradiddles there, okay? The single paradiddle, the double paradiddle, and the triple. That's its heritage, okay? Marching down the street. The reason being is because when you're marching on 2 feet. So when you're talking time signatures, marching music is usually in duple time, okay? Which is either 2/4, okay, simple duple time, or in 6/8, which is compound duple time, okay? 6/8 rhythm. The reason being we have 2 feet. So what happens? We're going left, 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 right, left, and all that sort of business. What happens is you've got this, foot to foot motion, right? So what happens is that the paradiddle is in its own way quite ergonomic. You see, you have a motion of, left, 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 right, left, and then you put your paradiddles in, and it also evens out the workload, which is what goes on with paradiddles, you see. So that's what goes on there. And then what happens is, of course, the drum set came along. Paradiddles were living happily in marching, in the marching idiom and all that. Drum set comes along. Things started to happen. These drum set rudiments started to get used in jazz and things like this. If I did this kind of a thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Paradiddles. Single. And mixing what we generally call these days mixed sticking. Now, these kinds of things started to come up through jazz and stuff like that. And then there's two famous dudes in the 70s when I was coming up, Billy Cobham first, and then Steve Gadd. And they were an absolute sensation. Still are. They're just revered people to me and everyone else. And what it is they took these paradiddle stickings and all of this and turned it into this unbelievable kind of a funky thing and all of that sort of stuff. So you get normal rock beat, and paradiddle, 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 right? All that was paradiddle based, bouncing off from what started out as just a basic rock beat, right? Rock beat, paradiddle, paradiddle. So what you can do is you take a paradiddle and you just start by doing certain things like putting them around the drums. Now for this, I'm just going to really use an L shape, okay? So what's going to happen is that I'm just going to say, put my right hand on the floor tom, left hand on this tom here, tom number 2. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. So if you've just got a 4-piece drum kit, the L shape rules, right? See? So there's that kind of thing. Paradiddles were in there. But what I want to do before I go off, finish this segment off, is really just give you a little bit, just an overview of the history of a paradiddle, single, double, triple, and I've done that, and then just ways in which they've been brought up to now. Now what I'll do after the break is sort of methodically go through the paradiddle family, if you like, because a lot of people don't know about them. I remember when I first got my publishing contract to do a full drum set syllabus back in the 90s. It ended up being the first of its kind in Australasia and all that sort of stuff. But I couldn't really find a complete explanation of all the paradiddles, even though they were well known and well known in the idiom. There wasn't any one text that really said, this is a double reverse paradiddle, this is a triple outwards paradiddle, and all these different types of paradiddles. So I just went to work and put them all together. A lot of people know about inversions and all of this sort of business, but after the break I'll talk about them in a fair bit of detail. Okay, so back after the break, hey? Meow.